Alright, we're back. Some Mario Kart World. Today we'll just be running some online races, some tours, those kind of things. Figured it would be a chill. Chill day. What's up, Phantom? How you doing, bro? You have acquired the first. Tis very good. It's been a while since I've played this game, so, like, excuse me if I failed. The first couple of times. But yes, you have acquired the first. It's all good. Just say Mew joined? No, Mav. Okay. I was like, the Pokemon? It's like, man, I didn't know Mew could play frickin' Mario Kart. Confirmed? Alright, Moon Rally. Not too bad, not too bad. It's like we got a couple people playing on local. Alright. Let's do this. Yeah, I can do flips in there. That's right. Okay. I know there's been a lot of updates and stuff, but I figured it's been a while since I played this, so I might as well play it for the vibes, because I didn't really know what I wanted to stream tonight. I wasn't really feeling Roblox today, and we do Pokemon on Thursdays usually, so just like, well, I have no clue what to stream today, and then I was gonna do Pokemon Unite, and I was like, well, might as well do Mario Kart World, because we haven't done that in a while. So basically what I'm saying is, because I'm gonna turn myself up because I'm quiet on my end for some reason. But what I was saying is, yeah, today's just a vibe day, I guess. We're in 19th place. We need to not be 21st. So that kinda sucks. Ah! That lightning basically just took away every chance that we had at acquiring what we need to. Yeah. Dang it! 'Twas a loss for today. That kinda sucks. Okay. Can I skip this? Thank you. Next race. I hate you didn't stream Friday. Well, that sucks. Why do you hate that I didn't stream Friday? That's valid. Today is Monday. Banana. Banana. But what? That hurt. Hello, your mom 006. That is a very funny name. Welcome to chat, my friend. Wall. Yeah. I'm not like a pro player at this game or anything, you know. But hey. Wild user. Vessel, I'm like 90% sure that there could be like a lot wilder names than your mom 006. Yeah, no, that's valid. I saw. I don't know what TSV means. You're streaming Tablespoon? But that's definitely valid. I play competitive games sometimes, but like I'm not good at video games. Oh, the strongest battlegrounds. I see. Thank you both for clarifying that. But yeah, I play competitive games quite often, but I'm not good at actually playing games. As you can see, I barely have any game sense. I mean, hey, that's just part of the fun, you know? You get to watch this idiot do something. Late 2000s? It's crazy. Oh, late 2000. Wait. Oh man, that was 25 years ago. Why do I suddenly feel older? Was not late 2000. Please, please, please! That lightning literally saved us. That lightning literally saved us. Whoever popped that lightning, goated. Don't remind me. No, I feel that, man. Oh, that's what 006 means. If that's what it means, then I think I'm older than you. Oh, that felt bad to say. So why didn't you stream and say hi when you know? Oh, why didn't you join stream and say hi when you notice? I don't really watch like actual live streams that much, bro. I was probably still playing with my friends or watching YouTube or something at the time. Also, that's good that you got your streak. Bro said old, I'm kidding. Dog, you might just be older than me. 06 came from James Bond GoldenEye. Ah, okay. Never mind then. Thought it meant 2006, and I was like, bro, I'm older than you, no way. But yeah, no, that's valid, since he's 007. Nah, you're younger. You're younger than I am, Phantom. It's insane. Also, fair enough, Vessel. Post the stream. What do you mean post the stream, dog? Oh, you were born in 2007? Dang. I am older than you. Does that make me like the mentor in any anime that's like, yo, I can teach you the way to use your superpowers? They're 10,000. They're 10,000 in James Bond. I see. I don't know much about James Bond, so. Oh, no, I was wondering why I haven't been changing outfits while eating those foods, I forgot that I turned off that setting. I was like, oh man, I'm so lucky that it's not changing the fit, and then I just remembered. It's been a while since I've streamed this game. 10 members as in... Oh. I see. Val. Also, welcome back, Vessel. What did you mean by post the stream? It's not looking good, chat. It's not looking good. We got a queen mushroom, that's enough. No, it's not. It's definitely not. I messed up. I messed up. Come on. Please. Please. No! Please! Please, 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 please! Yes! Be a mentor, you gotta be like 60 or 70, you gotta be that to get Gramp status? That's right. I don't know, man. Vessel sometimes calls me Unk. Sorry, I hit a wall. Remember, chat, no texting and driving. Don't be reading chat while driving. I know, my jokes are horrible. I apologize. Come on. Probably should have used that later, but it's okay. It's better than somebody stealing it, I guess. That sucks. That really sucks. I'm now going to lose because of that one moment. Because of that one moment. Said I'm older than you. Wait, no. Exactly, bro. That's what I'm saying. He calls me Unk sometimes, man. I have Unk status, and I don't know if I want Unk status. Okay, we got a bullet bill. This will get us back in the game. At the very least, right? It has to. Like, legally. It's literally in the bullet bill's job description. This will get us across the grass. Come on. That bullet bill's right behind us. Throw a bomb. Yes! Hit somebody. Good. Good. Come on. 6th place is fine. 7th place is better. And I lost. And they red shelled me and I lost. That sucks. Unk Phantom, Unk Mage. Fine if I'm Unk, you're Youngling. And not Unk Tayo. What do you mean not Unk Tayo? You literally gave me Unk status like 2 streams ago, bro. And I'm not even that old, man. Bro, we did make it closer than the first race at the very least. Which is very good. So, we did make it better than the first one. Let's see if we can at least get a dub tonight, man. We need some elo. What I'm gonna do if the stream is boring is I'm only gonna stay until I get 1000 channel points. That's valid, I guess. Okay. Come on. We gotta win this. I just need a lot of stuff doing it. No, that's valid. I figured you might have been leaving because of like school or something. Come on. 2nd place is pretty good. You need about 600, valid. Okay, we're in 1st place. I don't think it's optimal for us to... Okay, so like, I don't mind not being in 1st place for the whole run. Just because I think it's not optimal for us to be in 1st place the entire run. At the moment. Because all we need is 20th place here. So we shouldn't be asking for too much. In fact, we should be staying behind and getting the better items. Theoretically. You know what I'm saying? Like, remember Mario Kart cheats? I don't. I'm sorry. I don't really, like, play Mario Kart, I guess. Like, for Mario Kart 8, I only played like one game online, and then the rest was just me trying to get gold on races. Like, I mostly just played it myself. Mario Kart cheats if you're in first place. That's valid. Everyone else gets a lot better items. I believe in the original game they had, to where whenever you're, like, because back then you'd play just with NPCs and stuff, where the NPCs would rubber band, which means that the further behind they are, the faster they would get. But I don't think that's how it works in online or like nowadays, but I could be wrong. I'm not somebody who really looks that deep into it. I just know that if I'm in first place, everyone else is going to get the exact item that they need to kill me. You want double dash back? Bro, no, that's fair. I haven't played double dash. I have the Nintendo Switch Online though, but I never played double dash, but I do like the concept of it, where it's two people and they each have their own like special items. I guess it gives a lot more strategy to the game too, though I guess it would just, you know, create a meta. There's already a meta with carts and stuff, and then I guess if special items are there, it'd be able to create like an anti-meta. It was amazing. I might have to play it one day. Wait, was it on the GameCube? Or am I tripping? Was it? If it was on the GameCube, I don't think it's on Nintendo Switch Online yet. He said, wait, aren't you an Unk too? You don't have to answer him, your mom, 06. Yes, GameCube? Okay. I don't think it's on Nintendo Switch Online yet. I might have to play it when it comes on there. Just for the vibes. I might... Actually, that gives me an idea for a video. No promises on if the video will actually, like, you know, be recorded or manufactured. Not manufactured. Recorded or produced, but, like... gives me an idea for a video. Everyone here knows, man, I'm not that old, but I know about all the old consoles and everything back then. Brother, do not say back then. It just gives him more fuel. You're almost an old fart. Dog. You can't say that. I was born early 2000s. To be honest, who doesn't? A lot of people, actually. There's surprisingly a good amount of people in this world that do not care a lick about gaming, bro. They really decided to nuke themselves. Did y'all see that? They just went, oh, my time to go. Oh man. Said, what do you mean? I have 19 in my year I was born? Oh, that sucks. Also, I fell off. It sucks that I fell off. I meant, sorry. 19! 19! How old am I? 20. Almost 21. I'm almost old enough to drink. I don't know if I ever will, but like, I'm almost there. I'm almost a legal age for a lot of things now. Hope he leaked it. It's fine. It happens. Listen, man, I gotta tell somebody my age. You'll be 21 in 2027. I'll be 21 in December. also, I just have to go back to this. 19 in the year, now that's valid. I'm assuming it would be in the 90s. But like, if it's either in the 90s or the 80s, both of them are a vibe. I've been watching the I've been watching the original Power Rangers lately, and it's just been a vibe. Mighty Morphin from the 90s, remember? Most people remember, I guess. But shit, you love them? It's valid. The Power Rangers or the 90s? Or both? All? No, that's valid. I watched like, or I've recently been watching like an episode or two a day, just cause I don't know why, right? But YouTube randomly decided that it would start trying to get my ADHD. I don't have ADHD, but like what little amount of need for content, I guess, that I need or that I have. And so YouTube's been recommending me different things about the Power Rangers, and I was like, you know what? There's so many series that I haven't actually watched. So I was like, alright, go to the Power Rangers official's website? No, YouTube channel, and I was like, okay, I'll just watch them all. You've met several Power Rangers in real life? That's awesome, bro. Like, they're actors, or... I don't care about the age of drinking. I doubt I'll ever drink. That's valid. So I'll probably 25 and 2032. That sucks. Or that's crazy. Sucks? No, that's crazy. Yeah, the actors? That's very cool. That is very cool. Oh yeah. RIP to, the Green Ranger. Bro is the goat of a generation. Anyways. So how's everyone's day been? Pretty good. My day's been pretty good. I've just kind of been in my thoughts all day. Not like depression thoughts, just like reflection thoughts. Yeah. Boring? No, that's valid. Alright. We narrowly dodged that bomb. Let's go. I don't really like being in the back of the pack. It's not a very good position to be. But it's all part of the plan, and by plan I mean I have absolutely no plan at all. Somebody please help me. Let's see. Where's the finish line? It's quite a ways off. I'm gonna save our power-ups until then. We don't have any need to use them right now. They're very good. Naruto! So apparently someone watches all my past streams. I feel bad for bro, to be honest. That's crazy. Bro has a... I should not have held on to my items. Okay. Well, there goes me for planning. You feel bad. Bro has an admirer, I guess. You sure it's not you, bro? I'm kidding. How do you know somebody who's watching all of your old streams? Like, you just see the view number go up by 1? Or... It's not even one of my friends, bro, joined me during my strongest Valorant stream. He told me. Ah. What the heck? You got a fan. Which, I mean, is pretty good, I guess. fans are good. They keep you cool in the summer. When the air conditioning's out. Oh wait, no, my bad. Different kind of fan. Duh. Come on, Tayo. You're not a fan and you've had a fan for almost 4 months. I wonder who that is. Oh yeah, shout out to my fan. My #1 fan, Gamer Mage Gaming. Very good guy. So, been here supporting me since the very beginning. Very good guy, very good guy. But I think the number that you got's wrong. I don't think it was 4 months. I think it's been 5 months that he's been here, you know? I just gotta give man his credits. Mr. DTC Gamer Mage, as he's known on Twitch. Okay, come on. Sigh. Sigh. Bro, Psyduck was goated in the original Pokemon. I ain't even lying. I'm going ghost. Somebody kick in the Danny Phantom theme song. Mitch can't even be the #1 fan. He's never here. He's here in spirit, bro. And according to y'all, he's locked in my basement, apparently, which means he's always here, subsequently. So pick one. He's not actually, I don't actually have a basement. My mods said something about that on the stream once, and now everybody is just like, ah, and I'm like, ah, and then they're just like, ah. We are in first place, though. Oh, okay. Buddy, I don't know who you think you're talking to there, but, can't hit me like that, bro. You think Onan? What do you mean you think Onan? You think Onan what? Think Onan should join streams more? I think so, too. Wait, Phantom, you're in here too, huh? Why in the world would Phantom be in there? Because he's an I'm not even... listen. This race is really tough, man. I'm in 12th place out of... I need to be at 8th. I'm like very last place. If I don't lock in soon, man, it's gonna be difficult. Let's see if these items help. Never mind. What items? You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't need those. Psh. What? Items where, you know? Brother. Mage A debunked that one, and B... That's not true. At all. What? Phantom! You are... I don't even have a basement, man. Brother, what? That is insane, Vessel. Absolute insanity, Vessel. Ha, yeah, if you banged on the basement door, then I would be able to hear it, obviously, because why wouldn't a basement be anywhere close? I don't know. Just feed on the darkness. Bro said, I just feed on the darkness. He said, you merely adopted the darkness. I feed on it. Staring directly into the viewer's eyes. So the viewer stares back, unalarmed by the circumstances. And they tell you, and I feed on the light. So then you join up. You join forces. to become an unstoppable duo who defeats evil and saves the world. Yes, young Phantom. Unless he knows code. Even unless he knows code. Brother! I don't have a basement. But yeah, and then Phantom and the other viewer, they become best of friends and save the world together from all kinds of evils, defeating one at a time. But alas, their partnership can only last for so much before tragedy strikes. As one of them, the other viewer, dies in valiant battle. Phantom, now enraged by the death of his comrade, seeks revenge against the ones who killed him, and then that is where the story truly begins. First, we need to find a hidden wall, and then we find the basement. Listen, if there is a hidden wall, and there is actually a basement, and they are actually in it, then they got stuck in there somehow. But like, wouldn't this turn into a storytelling stream? Brother, I don't know, listen, my brain is very weird sometimes. Right, where I just have a strange innate desire to tell stories. Sometimes they're good, oftentimes I get stuck and just give up on it after the first day of writing. But like, they're there, it's in my mind, you know? Because I don't know how much longer Phantom can last. He's getting more and more emo. As Phantom feeds on the darkness becomes part of Phantom. What? That's crazy. Those poor cockroaches, man. Why would you do that? I didn't know you were also part spider, bro. How did I mess that up? Brother, I suck. Alright. We're in 20th place, we need 4 more people to fall. Those who are able and willing will run behind me! Yes! Find a button, or pull a book, or bowl a book and pull the book or move it. It's valid. Perhaps there's a secret book, or maybe there's a lock behind the mirror, or any form of Sherlock Holmes style traps. No, I have not read Sherlock Holmes. I know, I'm a disappointment. There's a lot of things I haven't read, bro. I haven't read Sherlock Holmes, I haven't read Harry Potter, or watched the movies. Aragon, I didn't read. Like, I picked it up to rent it out of the library, because we were forced to rent books out of the library, but we never read them. Or I never chose to read that one, at least. Bro, I'm trying. Listen. I know that stuff's going down in chat because I see it, right? And every time y'all type, I see it move out of the corner of my eyes. And I want to read it, but I have to focus on winning. I'm sorry. Pull yourself together. Stop being emo. What are we doing anymore? Cockroaches have been around when the meteor hit. I see that as valid. They definitely could have survived that. Are you not Luigi? Altaio, right? Phantom. Brother, I am not Luigi because this Rosalina skin is visually appealing. Is it wrong for me to like the colors other than green? Green is my favorite color, and Luigi is my favorite Mario brother. However, I like this skin a lot. Plus, it has some teal on it, which is technically green mixed with blue, so I'm still green. Yeah, this game does kind of cheat. But also, I did look away for a second to read chat. Because it's not directly on my screen like how it is on stream. I have that set up for basically like VODs, right? But for me, my game is on a completely different monitor, and so I have to look over to read chat. Orange for you? Valid, valid. That's my friend's favorite color is orange, but I prefer a dark, like emerald kind of green. Which you might be surprised to learn I don't actually own a copy of Pokemon Emerald. I wish I did, though. I wish I did, or at least that they would put it on Pokemon Online. Or not Pokemon, whoa, 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 Nintendo Online. But, nada. No hitter tap pipes. Can you hear me banging on on Taio's basement door? No, hit or tap pipes. Plot twist, it was never my basement they were stuck in. They were stuck in someone else's basement. Accidentally dints it? Brother, you are not that strong. You are not Superman, alright? You are not my buddy Clark Kent, okay? Calm down. Okay, love to see a blue shell. This game, it does cheat. I now agree with your mom 006. It does cheat. Also, is that a whirlpool that I'm... Lugia? Anyway, what did I hit? Somebody threw a banana in the water. Brother, I can't even see that one. It's not fair! It's not fair! Come on. I just need this golden queen mushroom to get me all the way to the front of the... Anyways. That was a jolly good game, huh? So, basement does exist. Wait, no. Wait, I don't have a basement. Do I? And then, Mr. Hyde comes out. Ah! See? Bro, even if I'm not strong, I can still dent a pipe. Nah. Even if we're stuck in the basement, at least he can't use his twit. That's not how that works. At all. It would just go down to you. Also, why would I be Luigi and not like Yoshi or something, you know? Also, I forgot how to sort. Hold on. Press the X button. There we go. What kind of Luigi skins we got? What are we looking at? I'll play Luigi just for you, chat, and I'll even pick a green car just for you, chat. Dented the pipe, and if you call a plumber, they would find out. I don't need to call a plumber, dog. It just builds up down there. What if I dug a latrine? Hmm? What then? Vessel. Just undent the pipe. Yeah, you did it. Gotta fix it now. Bro, what is this chat? Also, I know I probably don't have to say this, but I just kind of want to. Your mom 006, if you would like to follow, I would I would greatly appreciate that. But you are not obligated to. But like seriously, what is this conversation that's happening in chat? What are y'all doing? Guess wow. Wow. Brother! Use the... Brother, what? What? Yo, thank you for following your mom, 006. I really appreciate that, man. And or... really whatever you are. I appreciate it. I am trying to get to 100 followers by the end of the month, so any little bit does help. Said free guys. Bro, the people on the VOD. And never mind, nobody watches the VODs. But like in the future, they're gonna look back and they're gonna see this one, hopefully. And they're gonna be like, yo, what? And they're gonna look at what y'all are talking about. And then I'm just going to have made it into an ARG or something. It's a good idea. Thank you, Taya. I appreciate you, Taya. You're welcome, Taya. Good idea, Taya. Oh, it feels weird driving a cart. I prefer motorbikes. It just now occurred to me that there is a loading screen. That yellow bar is moving at the bottom. And yes, that did just occur to me because it didn't before. I don't even know if y'all can see the yellow bar at the bottom. Ow. Pizza. Y'all are crazy though. I've been a follower a month longer than Unk Phantom. Okay. Good job. So you've been stuck in the basement. I mean, claiming that you're stuck in the basement for probably around the same since you got VIP about a week or two before Phantom did. Probably 3 weeks. I don't know. Time is an illusion to me. I literally don't have a basement. I should have clicked random. Why did I not? Okay, I also need to remember to use the rewind feature a lot more in races. Oh, what? No, I didn't. And also for Twitch, that was a joke. Nothing I'm saying in this stream except for, you know, the fact that Jesus loves you should be taken seriously. Wait a minute, how are you feeding the people in the basement? There must be an entrance. What basement? What entrance? Ads be back, okay. Do you like the dark? Bro, Phantom! I think the emo-ness is getting to you, man. It's okay. It's time to get some sunlight. We need to get you some vitamin D, quick! Somebody, quick, get him a bottle of Sunny D! He said he likes the darkness, quick, quick, quick! We must cure this man! And or woman. I don't actually know what Phantom is. We must cure this Phantom! I'll just drink orange juice, it's fine. No, 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 no. It has to be Sunny D. Specifically that one. His trash can is connected to the basement, but he has different trash cans. One for the... Brother! Vessel, what is this Mad Max style freaking... lore that you are coming up with? Gingerless Shade, I'm a guy. Okay. That's valid. So now that I know your gender, I am legally able to, or lack thereof, I am legally able to call you bro. It's because I call everybody bro, but I feel bad if, like, I say that and somebody takes offense to it. I'm like, bro, I'm like, oh, you know? It's amazing. Never watched Mad Max. I've never watched Mad Max either. I just know it's some sort of dystopian where things are messed up. Man, call me whatever you want. I don't care. Valid. Okay. Thank you for that. You do recommend watching? That's valid. Okay, aunt. Bro moved on from unk to auntie. That was a very sucky first race, by the way. I got last place and lost 66 elo. Wait! If Phantom had a key and they're able to keep Vessel in the basement. Your mom 006, I think I figured out. I think I figured out whose basement it is. I'm on to you, Phantom. I'm on to you! I can piece together all of the clues to the puzzle. No, you haven't. Ah, oh, crap, guys. I think they're right. So do tell. The basement is yours. It's at your address. Wrong. It's at your address, Phantom. It fails miserably, and I... and then you just become emo too. Like a zombie infection. Listen, if Phantom has the key, and Phantom prefers the darkness, like he said, which means he's choosing to be in there. And they're back with talking and dead. Listen, Husky's not here, bro. But anyways, it's Phantom's basement, and we're all just locked inside. Maybe he went crazy after his comrade died in the valor of battle. He forgot who friend and foe was. So we're locked in here with the darkness, his enemy, but also the one manipulating his thoughts all along. Let me get Husky to be right back. And the one manipulating his thoughts all along. In the darkness we see, I don't know, a face with red eyes as they yell out, "Red Eyes, Black Dragon!" And we realize that it's actually Joey Wheeler from the hit anime Yu-Gi-Oh! I hope somebody knows that. I hope somebody gets that reference, man. I like Yu-Gi-Oh! Bro, what does this chat become? I wish I knew, Phantom. It's insanity. This is the place that we all go and our ADHDs just bounce off of everyone else's. Except for the fact that I don't, like, really have ADHD. I just act like I do? Have symptoms of it? I don't know. Sometimes, only half the time. You never watched Yu-Gi-Oh? I don't know if I spelled that right. See, but you've heard of it, and that's all that matters. And yes, you spelled it right. It is a really good card game when you have friends. If you're playing competitively, I need you to like teach me how you deal with those people. But not people, but like the decks. They're all it's meta right now and competitive, but I guess most things are. But it's a really good, like fun card game. Yeah, I've heard of it. Yeah, no, that's valid. It's a really fun card game. I play it a lot, sometimes. It really just depends on what, like, my brain decides is the game of the month, I guess. And by month, I mean week, obviously. Not on stream, I don't play it on stream. I've definitely been thinking about it, but, like, I don't really... Like, I would have to get, like, Onan or someone to come play it with me. Because just doing ranked gets a little bit boring, and it would just basically be just chatting. Which, I mean, I don't mind, but... Hello, Catman! How are you today? They're speaking in dead again, Catman. They're talking about being locked in a basement, eating the darkness. There's so much that you've missed, Catman. How dare you leave me with these insane people. And also our new friend, your mom 006. A new friend, your mom. It's actually quite humorous. They are dead? No, just Vessel. Yes. Your mom meet Catman, Catman meet your mother. I lost again. I suck at this game. And I was trying my best, but sometimes your best isn't good enough, and that's okay. I suppose. Why is Twitch recommending me someone to go watch that's streaming? That's funny. I logged on to my, or I opened up my phone, and it was like, hey, you might like to watch this guy. Mr. Tayo, do you need a mod? No, why? Probably in the future, but right now I got it. Well, why do you ask? What do you mean? I don't even know what that means. I just felt like saying it. Is this how Yama feels in MHA? Oh well. Catman wants good, valid. You really need Mario Kart World valid. You just want to ban the bots that come through? Bro, but I love banning the bots. There hasn't been a bot. The bots are so fun to ban though. But yeah, I'm not really looking for a mod right now, but maybe whenever I actually start getting a lot of constant viewers, because right now I have 3 technically. None of them ever appear though. So I have myself, which is fine. You really need Mario Kart World? That's valid. I mean, you get one with a Nintendo Switch if you buy it that way, which, I mean, I don't see why you wouldn't buy a bundle, because you essentially get the game for $20 cheaper, so. Because I think, no, 30, because it's 80, and you get it basically just for $50 extra on the Switch too, so. But like, I don't know if it'd be worth buying a whole console just to play one game though, so. It'd be cheaper to buy the bundle, yeah. That's what I did, I bought the bundle. Because I was like, okay, well I'm buying it anyways, I might as well get the game for $30 cheaper since I'm planning on getting the game too. You're just waiting for the DLC for this game? That might be in a couple years, but that's valid. Keep in mind, if I'm missing anything from like actual Nintendo Directs, feel free to tell me. I do not watch that. Oh crap, I forgot to plug my... Okay, hold on. I need to plug my laptop in after this race. But yeah, that might be a couple years for DLC, considering how long it took them for Mario Kart 8. I fell off the map, I suck. Brother! Who redeemed that? Was that you, Phantom? Who redeemed name for a Pokemon? And what did you redeem the name to be? Yeah, no, it censored it on OBS too, but on the stream it came through. It was you? Okay. That's what you wanted it to be named? Bingo Bongo Doggo? I suck at this game. Yeah, okay. I'll have to write that down then. And I just caught up on all the Pokemon names too. Come on, man. You had to wait 15 plus years for DLC. Well, maybe not that much, you know, because Nintendo likes money. Tayo, they're not dead. Yes! They're alive! You actually know something better? Alright, what do you want to name it, Phantom? Actually, I have to wait 15 plus years for DLC. Actually, it's... doesn't matter, because actually... Sorry. It's a weird looking dog. You want me to name a Pokemon that's a weird looking dog? It has to fit in the nickname thing. I could probably name it Weird Looking Dog. If that's fine with you. But I don't think that's a weird looking dog would fit. Weird looking dog, yeah, okay. I don't even think weird looking dog will fit, but I'll figure something out. Actually? Bro? Let's get one thing clear here. Only I can do actually. No, I'm kidding. Did bro just say... No, he said okie dokie. It sounded a little bit like doggy doggy, and I was like, what? What did you tell me? Also, if you're hearing that, I apologize. My brain cannot help but just, like, snap the Joy-Con 2s sometimes when I'm talking, and so I know it comes through on the mic, but yeah, it happens a lot. You can hear, yeah, I apologize for that. You named Quaxley Rubber? Why? It's fine, that's good. Why would you name Quaxley Rubber? Also, Vessel, why in the world? Part of me wants to read that chat out loud, and the other part of me says no. Vessel really said, "Ugh, Phantom, can you please read me a bedtime story?" He's a duck, so rubber duck. Ah, I see. Very smart. I'm doing a ghost-only playthrough right now. Every so often, like I just did one last week. Or an episode last week. But, we didn't have any like naming conventions set up, so I had asked one of my mods who was actually here that day. I was like, hey yo, what should we name this one? And he said to name it Dead. And so I named my Fuecoco Dead. Tayo is old, the int. Bro, I am not old! I'm literally not old, man. Okay? Come on. Low-hanging fruit, man. Come on. I need to be careful about doing that voice because when I do that, it's my fake crying voice, and it actually leads me to having like tears forming in my eyes if I do it for long enough. Bro's only 2 years older than me. I gotta go. Okay, bye Catman. Thank you for joining. Tayo, timeout Phantom for 1 minute. Bad bedtime story? No. Timeout Vessel for trying to get out of the basement? You did a what, Vessel? Also, why would that be my job, Phantom? It's your basement, bro. It's widowy your basement, bro. Are we on the last lap? We are indeed. Okay. Y'all think we can steal this first place? Just gotta lock in and not be hit by lightning. Okay, never mind. It's not happening. Just because that ruined all of our momentum. However, what is momentum to a Tayo? Apparently a lot of things! Dang it! I would never, I can't time them out. Trust, there's a camera in the basement. About that, actually. That's how I imagine Vessel's thinking right now. Actually, about that. Am I right, Vessel? Was that accurate to your thought process? Grabs hammer, destroys off camera. What do you mean? I don't see anything. See, I was close. The voice was just there for dramatic effect. That is not actually how Vessel sounds. Which you can go verify by watching his streams at whatever his Twitch channel is. And by whatever his Twitch channel is, I mean, click on his username, and then you can go and check out his Twitch streams. I think. I'm like 90% sure that's how Twitch works. Yes, I work. Yes, I do Twitch streaming. No, I don't really know anything about Twitch. Welcome for or thank you for coming to my TED Talk. You're welcome for me talking to you. Excuse me. Okay. We can beat this cow. Right? Right? Guys? Is that a... No, that's a ghost. Okay, I was like, we can beat this cow and the white dolphin, but... Alas. It is not a white dolphin, but a ghost. Said you're a cow, sorry. Dang, bro. You're not a cow. Why is both of those... Both of those got blocked on OPS. And I can only imagine why, but I don't know why And then bro said, I'm a cow. And that one didn't get blocked. What's up with that, OBS? Oh, that just reminded me what I said. Reminded me of the meme where the kid's like, I had a dream where you were mayonnaise and I was ketchup. Or something like that. And then he's like, I wonder why that was. No, it's not snitching on you. It's like, I read your chat through a chat that's on screen. But right next to it, I have the actual OBS chat. And on OBS, it blocked it out. And so I looked at the one on stream and read it, and I was like, what the heck? I know I typed that wrong. Oh. So, actually. Why did I have to get hit over every single one of those jump pads? Okay. Oh, I still have one. Oh, dang it. I didn't realize that was a final lap, bro. That's on me. I didn't realize that was the final lap. I should probably plug in my laptop, like I said I would. Before it dies, and then I can't see anything, literally. Well, I mean, I could. Oh, sorry for that. My mic rubbed against my hoodie. And by hoodie, I mean jacket with a hood on it. Because they them snitched on me before, and they're being stupid. Oh. Valid? For those of you who don't know, he's talking about a time where he was here before stream started, and then he was typing in chat. I was like, yo, I knew you were here before stream started because OBS showed it, and then, yeah. Dun 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 dun. Nom nom. Dang it. Ba-na. Na na. Starts playing the Sonic Drowning theme song. Where is everyone? I have absolutely no clue. There are only 3 people, I believe, on stream right now, and that's you, probably Phantom, and maybe your mom. Either that or it's counting stream elements. Where is everyone? Phantom just comes in and goes, yes. Do I have? Oh, hold on. You make sure, yeah, I have auto accelerate on, just so that way I'm not putting pressure on my A button and my thumb can be winning. So what I just said, Phantom yes, is not even a good response. I mean, it shows that they are here and basically doing anything else. I thought you had somewhere to be, Vessel, are you still waiting? Or did you just get caught up in... Like, the reason why I'm bringing it up is because I didn't want you to, like, get caught up and forget and then have to put them off or whatever. Boing. valid. Oh, that's right, you said after 1,000. Da, na, 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 na. Okay. Bonk. No! They dodged my red shell! How dare they dodge my red shell? What have they done? They have unleashed my fury. Yeah, he goes, doggy doggy. Said Phantom, how was your job? How was your job then? I'm gonna crash out. Probably. Probably gonna crash out. You know what? Cockroach fast. Do you know that roaches can survive a nuke? I kind of inherently figured that. Also, why are you spending all of your channel points just for funsies? Phantom, everyone knows that fact. But good money. Terrible, they barely give me breaks. No, that's valid. Sorry though. At least you're making some form of monetary gain. 14 an hour? That's not bad. That's what I'm looking for. Or something else. I don't know. You get more money if you work at Raising Cane's for 15 or 16 an hour. No, that's valid. That's valid. Vessel's really trying to figure out how much money you're earning per week. Vessel, I'm pretty sure they've only been there for a week. 5 days out of a week. No, okay. So let's do 24 times 5 times 14. That's $50 million, brother! You're a what? Sorry. It's not actually. Bum bum ba da 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 dun dun da 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 da. You work from 1 to 10, that's 9 hours a day. Nine hours a day, 5 hours a week, that's 45 hours a week. 5 days a week I'm in, that's 45 hours a week times 14. Hold on, I'm getting there. I'm not looking at chat. I'm getting there. Hold on. So let's see, that would be... It would be 60 plus 10 times 45 is 450, so that'd be $510 a week. Got it. Normally it wouldn't take me so long, but I'm literally playing a game right now. Yep. I grand every paycheck. It's not too bad. It's better than having no paycheck at all, too. Also, Phantom, you know you're in no obligation to share any information at all on the internet, right? I just need to make that clear since you gave that up pretty willingly. You do? Okay. Could just be me because I don't really like sharing too much information about myself, but just making sure. Bro said W. He could be lying. No, it's valid. That's 100% valid. I just rarely, like, I don't know. I have trust issues, but there's a rare situation, like, where I would be like, oh, no, you're lying. At least over something like that, because it's like, yo, it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things whether you're lying about that or not, but you might have to switch job to a job that pays more. No, that's valid. And that's also valid for school. Vessel, people lie. They're in no obligation to tell you the truth, man. I mean, you are the one that was asking them how much they're making, and that is kind of rude. To some people, at the very least. You said skill issue? That's crazy. Ooh, we're going to the haunted thing. And for the rest of y'all that thought I was going to say we're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship, I thought that too. I felt disappointed in myself when I did not say that as well. Anyways, time to vroom vroom on the boom boom with the loom loom. Ah! I got boom. You move over 400 pounds every day after school. That sucks, actually. I wanted to say that's valid, but sorry. Oh well, at least there's good things coming out of it, you know? Like, you're getting stronger. Or you're building muscle growth. Or I don't know. But there's good things that come out of it. And that's what matters. Get 2 breaks, 1 hour break, and 1 15-minute break. That sucks. But I mean, that is kind of valid for a job. I guess there could, like, be better options regarding breaks, but it does seem at least standard. I don't know why, to me, my brain only registers lunch break as a valid option, and then just not taking the 15-minute, I guess. I just apply. No, that's valid. It's always, I guess, good to look for better options, but also it does look kind of like bad, I guess, if you joined a place and then left within a month. No. Well, technically, yeah, but it's not like I'm gonna go sit down and look on my phone kind of break. Well, it is, but you know what I mean. it's a technicality on a break, but those kind of breaks are legally required. So is a lunch break, I guess, and probably the 15-minute break. A lot of breaks are legally required. Used to having a job, so you're trying them out and no, that's valid. I was just saying, because I don't know, because I've never actually had a traditional job. Though I am looking. But I don't think it looks good, like, leaving a month. Like, within a month after getting hired. But, you know. Sometimes that's fine to just, like, take that. Sometimes it's not recommended. I don't live your life for you. I'm just telling you exactly what I think I know. Which, again, it's not a very accurate thought process. I just know that a lot of places don't really want to hire people they think is gonna leave soon. For, like, part-time and stuff. I guess for temporary work they would, but don't work as a stalker for Walmart. It's not fun at all. Ooh, no, that's valid. That's valid. I suppose, like, it seems fine and all until you actually get to doing it, and then you actually have to lug around everything. So I see that. Also, be right back. Fair enough, hustle. But yeah, I definitely see that. A job is kind of like necessary evil of sorts. Not that a job is evil, a job is really good actually, but I mean, if I had more than 2 breaks, I'd stay. No, that's valid, but someone in the kitchen was gonna get a water bottle in the freezer. That's fair. But yeah, no, that's valid, Phantom, but I guess a lot of jobs, like, vary on what kind of breaks they give you, but that does seem kind of standard for it to just be the lunch break and then a 15-minute break. Of course, not counting bathroom breaks, since those aren't really scheduled. I guess, unless, I don't know, some people are weird. But plus, if I work at Raising Cane's, I can be a fryer and also be unloading a truck, so no, that's valid actually. It's definitely valid. I've also noticed that just in general, that starting jobs usually are like either restaurant or retail. Sorry for the voice crack, or retail. 33.9, nice. Going to college for it to get one of the stay-at-home jobs. That's valid. College is a good thing at times. Not all the time, but at times it is a good thing. Education's always a pretty good thing, especially if it correlates directly to your work. I say that because some people go to college for the experience, and I don't know, I guess it's their money, I shouldn't say anything, but, like, in my opinion, if it's just for the experience, it's like, But if it's to learn or to advance your career, it's definitely a good option. For coding and all that, I don't know how to spell. It's quite literally just I and T. Yeah, IT. Also, that's actually valid. I thought IT workers, I guess not all of them. I was gonna say, I thought IT workers work in an office, but I guess not all of them, because it is like a remote kind of job. Anyone else turn on auto accelerate and still hold down the A button to accelerate even though you physically don't have to, and that was the whole reason why you chose to turn on auto accelerate in the first place? I guess it's just my Mario Kart instincts kicking in. Oh well. So you want to go to college for it? That's a pretty nice job. Tech is a very expanding industry, and so it's very good. You don't have a Switch, so like a Switch at all, even the first one. It was on Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. You don't have the first one? That sucks, considering they want to raise the prices for the first one. Because they want more people to buy the second one. You never liked the Switch? No, that's valid. That's valid. What about the Switch 2, since it's bigger? Is it still too small? Ugh. English difficult. They ruined the Switch since they raised the game prices to 80. Not all the game prices, by the way. So Mario Kart World was 80. Donkey Kong Bonanza 70. Summer 60. Yeah, some. That's valid. It really just depends on what kind of game you're getting. And it does suck that they raised it to 80. 70 is like industry standard now, pretty much. So it's like 70 is about average, I think. I know I see a lot of games that sell for 70, and I know Tears of the Kingdom for the original Switch was 70 too, but I know Donkey Kong was 70. Mario Kart World was 80, but you can get it with the bundle for 50 basically. It does kind of suck that they jacked up the prices. But like, I don't know. It really just depends, you know, because like everybody wants to spend their money differently. But you see a lot of people complain about the prices. Yeah, but it is what it is. Exactly. Because a lot of people like to spend their money differently. And even whenever they hadn't released the Switch 2 yet, people were complaining about the price of it, but yet it's the #1 most selling console within its first month, I believe. Like, not of all time, but like in regards to first month sales, I believe it's #1. If not, it still sold millions. Which, you know, part of that's due to scalpers, but they did a good job trying to get scalpers off, so it's pretty accurate. I'd say, at least. Like, they were still bought. But yeah, it really just depends on how you want to spend your money, right? Because there's different options, like the Steam Deck, and I think Xbox is coming out with their own handheld, which I heard would cost around $1,000, but because it's more of a PC kind of handheld. But I don't know how true that is. I'm not really paying attention to it. Most people are the definition of I have bad financial decisions. Hey, whoa, 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 whoa. I may have bad financial decisions, but at least it's able to be an investment for my Twitch streaming career. No, but like I said, it depends on how you want to spend your money, right? Because a lot of people bought the Switch 2, and by a lot I mean look up the number. It's a lot. Um, but that's just because I guess it's Nintendo, right? For me, I was like, okay, the price is whatever. Not because, you know, I definitely went broke over it, but like, to be honest, if I'm gonna get any handheld device, look at the Xbox One, the normal one is 700, and the better version is 1,000. No, it's valid. I heard it's more so meant to be kind of like a pocket PC kind of thing. Like a handheld PC thing, more so than the Steam Deck. And it does have the Xbox library with Game Pass, and it has the Steam library too, which also includes PlayStation exclusives, so it definitely has a ton of games. So it's definitely like worth it, I guess, but I don't know. I'm not really into that kind of stuff yet. So that will have quite literally every game on it. Yeah, except for Nintendo, like, yeah, I was gonna say except for like Mario, Pokemon, that kind of stuff. But back to my point, like, people buy into Nintendo, right? Because it's Nintendo. To me, I saw the price and I was like, okay, that is a lot. I'm gonna have to save, but you know, it is what it is, I guess. I can't really do anything about it. Because that's just the reality, is that everything is getting more expensive. And it sucks. Are you saving for a PC? The same, bro. I'm saving for one right now. I don't know anything about PCs, but I'm saving for one because I really want to actually start getting into like Steam games and stuff like that on stream and stuff. And I feel like it'd also help me out since I want to make a PNG model and all that. That's valid. Why do you want to make a PNG model? Or is that something about PCs? Like I said, I don't know anything about PCs, I just know that I can play games on them. Or on some of them, I guess. Yes, I am really stupid. I don't have the kind of technological mind that a lot of people do. I don't know too much about graphics, cards, or oh, this can play 4K, or oh, this has this bitrate. You know, like I can piece it together, right? Because it's like, oh yeah, bitrate, speed, good. You could do it on Xbox too. I just need a capture card with my own PNG model, just so I have stuff on my Twitch. So it's not just a. Oh no, that's valid. That's valid. That's valid. That's what I did. I just got a capture card. That's how I'm here now. That's why on Roblox I don't have my PNG up, because I stream Roblox off of the PlayStation. And so I don't have it hooked up to anything. Even though I definitely could, and in the future I probably will, you know, because all that, but right now I just need to kind of keep everything where it is, I guess, for like a couple more however long. But I do get that, because even I, like in the old days of streaming, I was like, okay, this looks kind of boring. People that see it, you know, some people join, but not a lot. Not like how there is now, right? And if they did, they would just join and leave. And even today, people join and leave a lot. Not as much anymore, actually, that I see it, but I guess that's because I'm talking to people. And head to bed. Okay. Okay, thank you so much for that. You don't have to do that, but thank you so much for that. And you have a good night too. I hope that school and work go well for you tomorrow. And God bless, of course. I need to talk more when I'm live and all that, but I'm still... No, that's valid. That's valid. It's definitely something that I had to work on too, because I'm a very introverted person, and like, I guess kind of antisocial. I don't really talk to people, especially strangers. I deathly avoid strangers. Unless like my friends introduce me to them, and so it's very relatable, yeah. And so whenever people would join my stream, I would just be like, hi, hello, you know, and I'd be like, hi, how are you, or like whatever. And I'm just like, yo, what's up? It's because like I've had more practice with it, right? And it's definitely a lot easier to talk to people than to like actually walk up to somebody, because I still don't like actively seek out people IRL mostly. Like I'll just try to stick to myself, but it's definitely a lot easier. Just go with hi and how are you, then stop talking because I get shy. No, that's valid. That's exactly how I'd feel, right? But if you think that's bad, I used to stream Black Myth Wukong, and it's my first, I guess, game that's like a Souls-like, or that is a Souls-like. I don't know what the people consider it, but basically that. So I know nothing about that game, right? And I was just playing it. I'm like, okay, sure, I suck at those kinds of games. I don't play them anymore for a reason. I might play Elden Ring with Onan one day, depending on how things turn out with streaming. But, yeah, I just don't really play those games. Never really played them casually. So I just actually suck at them, like how I suck at fighting games. Okay, Vessel, good night. So like, I suck at fighting games too, right? So I don't really play too much fighting games on Roblox unless it's with my friends. And even then, they're still beating me all the time, and I cannot defeat them. But either way, so some people would join and they'd start talking about the game, because it's been out for a while. And I'm like, oh yeah, this is my first time playing through, I don't really know what I'm doing, and this kind of thing. And they're like, oh, what playthrough are you on? I'm like, I'm on my first, and then they're like, first, and then they leave. And I'm just like, bro, I'm way out of my league here. Okay, you too, Vessel. But yeah, and I'm like, bro, I'm way out of my league here. And even now, if I were to, let's say I were to stream Mario Kart daily, I don't really know anything about Mario Kart. Alright, I'm just a casual player, I enjoy the series. I don't really know too much about Mario Kart. So if somebody were to come on here and be like, yo, that kart speed is so cool and the acceleration is awesome, I'll be like, yeah, probably, sure. I don't really know, but yeah. Because there's a lot of things that I just don't know about. Like how earlier with your mom 006 and they were talking about James Bond. I've never watched James Bond. I don't know a thing about it. You know, but I don't mind letting people talk about their interests. Because I like learning about things. It's just, you know, I'm not very versed in those kind of worlds. Too sweaty in most games, you feel bad when you beat people that, you know, that's valid. I like winning, but I never win. You know? Like, like, in the games that, I don't know. In the games that a lot of people play, like, fighting games, I probably would not be able to beat anyone in the strongest battlegrounds if I was alone. Because usually when it comes down to my friends, it's like, oh yeah, I teamed up with one of my friends to beat the other one of my friends. Because I suck at that game. But like, if I play Yu-Gi-Oh, you know, with my friends at least, it's like, oh yeah, I've got the best meta, like I know this game. You know, because, like, you know, I like to win. And I suck at games, and so basically it's like, oh yeah, you know, I have the meta. Like, I wish I was better at games, so Battleground games movement has been engraved in my brain. No, that's valid. I have a lot of friends that like playing Battlegrounds, so I end up playing with them every so often, but most of the time I just pass. Because I don't know. I don't like games where I lose a lot, which is why I don't really like Souls-likes that much, or like playing them, because you lose for like 4 hours straight, sometimes days straight, before you actually beat the boss, and I'm just like, I don't like this. I don't mind losing once or twice because it's a challenge, you know, but I don't want it to uh, be a hill that I have to climb up on all the time. Grow Garden is a great game, yeah. It's very fun. It's not really competitive. But yeah, so I'm just the type of person. I don't mind losing every so often or once or twice or whatever. I just don't like losing over and over again. Like, if my friends are extremely skilled in a game and I'm just sitting here like, yeah, good job. It's just like, alright, bro. But it's like that with most games on Roblox for me, because I don't really play Roblox. Like, I'll play it for streams and I'll play it when my friends ask me to, but I don't play it like that, you know? Like, I played those times, but I don't really learn too much from it. It's not really something that I dedicate time to, I guess. Which is why whenever I'm streaming Forsaken with Mage, I'm mostly just sitting back and talking to chat while I'm dead. Which, I mean, I don't mind as long as it's with Mage. But, like, that's why you don't see me stream Forsaken solo, because I'm just like, man. Or why the only really Roblox games that I've streamed alone are like Grow a Garden and Doors. You enjoy playing Forsaken with us? That's cool. That's good. It's fun whenever like it's with Mage because I have somebody to talk to, and then whenever it's with chat because, you know, I have somebody to talk to after I died while he's focusing on the game. But like alone, it just doesn't seem too appealing, I guess, because I haven't really built up a following or anything like that, too. So it's not like his stream where, like, oh, if he died, he can just read all of chat because he has, like, 20 viewers trying to talk to him. For me, it's just like, ah, you guys are playing too. Which, I mean, it's fine. Like, I'm grateful that y'all are here. I don't know. I'm the type of person that, like, I'll have fun in a game that I keep dying at as long as I have somebody to, like, talk to, or, like, that's in the background, I guess. Kind of like those, those areas in movies where you just have like a character, maybe the main character, maybe a side character, but they're just giving their heart out in a game, and they just have like a posse behind them that are cheering for them, or uh, like giving them tips or whatever. Just like, yeah, I know. Like, I like that kind of vibe. Meanwhile, in Souls-like games, I'm basically just here alone, grinding it out. I don't really see fun in that. It's whenever I'm losing over and over again. But, like, if I'm winning, that's good content. But if I'm losing over and over again, I'm just getting frustrated. I've not. I haven't played either of those games. You saying Genshin just reminded me of, man, R.I.P. Alice's Genshin Impact save. I'm probably not gonna forget that. Where we crashed Forsaken, or we were trying to, and it crashed Alice's PC, and so she lost her entire Genshin Impact save and almost lost her long distance relationship, but luckily she recovered that one. Man. But yeah, no, I haven't played Zenless Zone Zero or Genshin Impact before. They're just not really something that I've had on a priority list to play. So that's valid. It's definitely a valid feeling, I suppose. RPGs. Oh, I like RPGs, yeah. See, that's the style of game that I'm mostly into, right? Like, I'm not really into, like, oh, I'm gonna go on ranked and do competitive fighting games. Or, oh, I'm gonna go and play this game. Like, don't get me wrong, right? Like, I like games like Call of Duty, where there's shooter games. I like all kinds of games, but it really just depends on the game. But RPGs are definitely, yeah, it's only fun for the winner, because it's a grind, and it's like, hey, you know. But, like, if I'm in the mood for it, I would do, like, ranked grinding on, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Because it's a game that at least on their online client called Master Duel, every card is available to every player, and it's not necessarily like you get in-game gems, right? They're difficult to get, don't get me wrong, but they're still available. Whereas in real life Yu-Gi-Oh, you have to have like $1,000 to get a game-winning deck. In the online client, you can make a new account and have a game-winning deck, pretty much. Not technically supposed to do that, but it's an option. So I like games where the chance is there for everyone. Of course there's meta and stuff like that, but I mean, like, anyone can play the meta, anyone can win the meta. And if you're good enough, you can beat the meta. Like Mario Kart Ranked, it's fun. I'm not really doing this competitively, I'm just playing it because it's a fun game and I like talking. But yeah, I don't know. One day I want to be a world champion at something. Like a Pokemon world champion, or a Yu-Gi-Oh world champion, or some kind of world champion. It's just like a life, I guess just like a goal. But yeah, I am more of an RPG kind of person. Like I like Mario, I like Zelda, especially the newer ones. Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Definitely, like they brought me into the Zelda franchise because I was like, I just want to play this. It's a very fun game. Then you have like Pokemon, which is definitely like up there on the top 10 probably. Just because I'm a huge Pokemon fan too. That kind of started me off on RPGs. Because like Pokemon is just a fun game. I can sit down and basically play any Pokemon game that there is and have some kind of fun with it. Oh yeah, no, that's valid. I've been thinking, I was like, man, didn't they say they needed to go to bed? You should probably get to going to bed, bro. You need your rest. I just talked to talk. I got about like 50 minutes or so left on stream. Maybe 40. But yeah, Pokemon is very fun. It's what It's what got me into RPGs. Right? Because when I was younger, it's like, oh yeah, this is cool. And then when I got older, I realized that it's called an RPG genre. And I was like, oh man, I love RPGs. Like there's Paper Mario. I like Paper Mario. Kingdom Hearts. I've played Kingdom Hearts 3. Or 2.9, I guess. Whatever it is. It's Kingdom Hearts 3. I've played Kingdom Hearts 3. I've played just about every Pokemon game. Not every generation, though. I have not played Pokemon Gen 2. I've played Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Can't afford... No wait, I've played through Gold. Or at least I have Gold on my 3DS. Not the most, like, you know, RPGs, but I know some RPGs, and a tea bag. But that's valid. RPGs aren't really for everyone. But that's kind of like the beauty of gaming, is that there's a game out there for everyone. You know, you like puzzle games? There's puzzle games. You like shooting games? There's shooting games. You think me tired is affecting me sleep? But yeah, you need to go to bed, bro. Also, yeah, you typing is affecting you going to sleep. The more you type, the more we actually get into a conversation. When I type, I'm fully expecting it to be, I guess, quiet, because it's like, yo, I'm just talking, you know, because you said you were gonna set your phone down. So I'm like, yo, I'm going to talk for like 40 more minutes. Don't be tired and type, yeah. It definitely helps you stay awake, and that's not the goal. Excuse me, that's not the goal here. But yeah, from like a young age, I just realized that I'd prefer RPGs. You know, because it's like I said earlier, I'm kind of like a storyteller. I like intricate stories that I can be in. Also, good night, Phantom. I'm going to continue talking, but you are in no obligation to type back. You need sleep. But yeah, so whatchamacallit, I just kind of get entranced, I guess, by story games, where it's like, yo, you're the hero of this story. Like when you play Tears of the Kingdom, you are Link. Or when you play Breath of the Wild. You listen, okay, that's Val. Or like when you play like Mario Odyssey or any Mario game, it's you are the one that's saving the princess through Mario's eyes. And I like that. I like story-based games. Even like horror games like Indigo Park, I find really good because it's like, yo, you can put yourself in the shoes of the person going through the haunted theme park. Whereas games, I don't know, games like Street Fighter, I don't really have fun. Like, I'll play them if my friends want to play them, but like, it's not something that I fully enjoy as much as RPGs, because it's like, yo, you're just clicking buttons and trying to win, and I don't really understand fighting games too much, because I'm more of a button mashing kind of person. Like, it takes me a while to actually figure out combos and stuff like that in fighting games. But yeah, I'm a little bit of a storyteller. Like, I like writing stories. I like writing backgrounds and stuff like that, or just thinking of random scenarios in my head. And I guess either that inflicted my brain to like RPGs, or my brain likes RPGs as a result of or I like telling stories as a result of me liking RPGs. But I like to think that it was the first, where it's my brain being that way is just naturally drawn to like RPGs because I find stories to be fun. You know, especially fiction. I like fiction. I was a like reader of fiction books in school. I did not like non-fiction. Like at the library, if the teacher said, we can get any book you want, I was going to the fiction section. Whether I read the book or not, I just wanted a fiction book. Because like facts and stuff, it's alright, but it's not, I guess, as encapsulating. It's not as interesting as like imagination and creativity. The real world is amazing, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying, you know, it's good for a second to go to a Marvel movie and just feel like you're truly watching the heroes. Or to go to like Superman. I know a lot of people after watching Superman, they felt like they wanted to make a difference in the world, and I felt that too. Or like stories about dragons and knights and archers and thieves and those kind of things. It's like entrancing, I guess. That's why my character is a knight, because, you know, I like to imagine myself as like a knight. I like knights, and my favorite fictional animal is a dragon. And it all ties back to that kind of like storytelling aspect and fiction. Plus, stories are an amazing way to get a point across. I guess like parables and metaphors and imagery. It's easier to understand things whenever it's applied outside of our own world, I guess, sometimes. And so because of that, it's very powerful. I don't don't know. I'm not a very imaginative person, right? As a kid, I didn't really have much imagination. Or, like, creativity, I guess. So maybe that's why I like those stories, is because even though I don't really have the creativity, or didn't have the creativity to, say, draw a picture of my own, I could still fill in the picture, even though I sucked at actually coloring in the lines. I didn't like coloring as a kid. I just didn't really like art as a kid, I guess. Like, painting and coloring just wasn't my forte, because I sucked at it a lot. I wasn't good at it. I could just tell, like, hey, it's no bueno. You know, I'd rather be doing a lot more things than color. As you could probably tell by the fact that my PNG was drawn by me, my art skills are not that good. But art is equally as important as the other subjects, because creativity is a human trait. Artwork and observation of artwork and enjoying it, it's human. I'm not good at drawing artwork, but I definitely like seeing it whenever it has a like meaning or a purpose or something that just entrances me, I guess. But ultimately, storytelling was a way to, or like, it just always is a way to where anyone, at any point in time, no matter who you are, there is some character out there in a fictional world that you can probably relate to. And it doesn't have to be the main character, that's the beauty of it. Even though a lot of times we always want to be the main character and be like, yo, that's so cool, or yo, I want to be strong, or whatever. But the beauty of it is that sometimes you relate to side characters, you relate to villains, and it helps you understand things. The real world has a lot of important lessons in it. But what is a better lesson than something that you can relate to in a different situation? Like, for me, my favorite character, anime character of all times is Itachi. Just because I used to relate to his philosophical thinking, I guess. Which is weird for me to say now. But, kind of like his thinking that reality isn't just what you see, and what you see truly isn't reality. It's only a fraction of reality, because reality is a lot greater than what you can see or perceive, because we are all limited as humans. And I like that philosophy, and I liked his genuine care for his younger brother. Deep down, I guess. He's just a character I could relate to. As a young teenager, I guess. And so I related to him, and I was just naturally drawn to it, because I also like philosophy. I like learning how people think, what people see, because I like gaining their piece of the puzzle. Because as humans, we have a very tiny piece of the puzzle known as reality. And so through hearing other people's stories and talking to them, their philosophies, whatever it may be, even if I don't agree with it, with the way that they think, I can at least see why they think that way, or gain some level of relation with them through some sort of empathetic means. Because empathy is a very important trait for anyone. The ability for one human to relate to another, and to do so out of care and like love and kindness, is important. Because if we cannot love one another as a species, as human to human, if we cannot truly relate to one another and love one another and have care for one another, then there's really no growth. Because if we're always fighting all the time and always bickering and, oh, I'm right, oh, blah blah blah, then really, where's the fun? What's the point? You know, where's the growth? But through learning about each other, we're able to grow. And I know, at least for me, because I'm Christian, it's important to love each other as we are all God's creation. Love the person, hate the sin. Through relating to people, through understanding them and showing them kindness, as a Christian, I am able to kind of be an example, I guess, of what God's love looks like, since He truly has the most understanding out of us all, and the most relation out of us all. So, I don't know. Empathy is a very important trait that everyone needs more of, always. We always need to be more empathetic of each other. Even though we don't agree with each other, we have differing beliefs, differing moral codes. We should always be empathetic. Now, that doesn't mean we have to support each other's moral codes. Quite the opposite. It means that we should, you know, discuss them, learn about them, disagree. Oftentimes. But even through disagreement, still being like, okay, yeah, I see why you think that way, but I simply cannot see that way. And through that, we are able to learn. Not compromising all the time. Compromise is important sometimes, but not all the time. Because if a man stands for nothing, he will fall for everything. If you have no personal belief, truly you are basically going to believe everything that you hear. Take it as your own belief kind of thing. And that's not a good thing. But it's important to understand each other, even if we disagree. Life lessons with Tayo. They are very important. It is very important to learn. Because if we could all just have a little bit more understanding, if we could all just have a little bit more empathy for each other, instead of getting caught up in our own worlds, instead of focusing on ourselves, if we could truly serve and show love and kindness towards each other, I think the world would be a better place. Of course, we should do so without sinning. You know, sin is bad. But yeah. There's just a lot of hatred in this world. And we as people should not be hating each other, but should merely talk to each other. And if we disagree, sometimes we just have to agree to disagree. And to leave it be. And that's what a lot of people don't seem to get. It's that we are all human. We are all equal to each other. Some people see one way, some people see another. But if they just disagree and can't seem to convince one side to come to the other or anything like that, then it should be left alone. I guess. I don't know. It's a weird, I guess, thought process. But this world is a dark place. If I can bring even just a little bit of light, since, you know, then it will be a lot better. Which is why I try to be as good of a Christian as I can be, because I believe that the way to shine that light is to obtain that light from my Lord and Savior, and to be able to share that light with the world. So that others may be able to see His light and may be able to be saved and that kind of stuff. Because I'll be talking about my story a lot more in a week, I believe, when I do a video about it. But bro got green shells as the green fella. Exactly. I don't know when you got here, Mage. I'm sorry. I've been on a tangent. But yeah, I guess a teaser for the full story. Just got here, you're good. That's valid. I guess the teaser for the full story is I want more people to feel and to obtain the light that I obtained, because I was really depressed and God saved me from that. But like I said, there'll probably be more on that in a week or so, I've been having a special video on my mind all day for it, or an idea for one. Probably a lot more this week too. As the days kind of count down. For those who were here earlier, which I think the only one that was, is trying to sleep right now. That is kind of what I meant when I said today I've just been reflecting a lot. Because it's important to reflect. To know where you came from to get to where you are now. You can't fully know where you're going unless you first know where you came from. Because a road trip has both points, has the starting and the end point on it. And your GPS has both as well. But if you don't know where you're starting from and you don't know where you're ending at, you're going to be lost. But yeah. I guess that's just my tangent on how there needs to be more light in the world and what I think that light... No, what I know that light is. And if anyone's actually made it this far, whether you're on the VOD or on Twitch watching old streams of mine, I hope you learned something. Or that I gave you some food for thought. It's fine too. How's your day been, Mage, if you're still here? I don't know if you went to go somewhere or not, but how's your day been, bro? It was hectic. Oh, that sucks. The new system you have at work is a nightmare to manage. Oh, I bet. That's kind of how it works with new systems. What do you think about my tangent, Mage? If you were paying attention, if not, that's fine. You've probably heard most of it from me before. Got here at like the end, lol. No, that's valid. What did you think about what you heard? At the very least. If anything. I got second place, by the way. That's the best place that I've actually got all night. It just took me talking. Excuse me. I'm also a green dude with a green card on a green... Everything's green. Nothing's green. Everything's green. The lights are green. The truck's green. Bro got them green tires too. A fun fact, you can't customize tires and stuff in this game. These are part of the cart. But yeah, that sucks to hear that there's a new system too. But I'm sure y'all will get used to it. It's gonna be hectic for the first week or so. But it'll become natural soon enough. But yeah, the only thing you can customize in this game are your character skins and just whatever cart you pick. Like, you pick your character skin and then you pick your cart. They took out the tire system, they took out the paraglider system. Like, I can't change those to my knowledge. It's just a vroom vroom with a doom doom on the dood dood with the boom boom and the boom ba 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 da bang bang boom. Look at the little penguin. Look at the little penguin. He's got that little hat on. It's a little penguin. I think that's a penguin. It was a penguin. Is it a penguin? Or am I tripping? I don't know. No, it's a bat. It's Swoop. My bad. My bad. Look at the little Swoop. Swoop is a cool dude. Ba da 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 da. Yeah, there was more basement talk earlier. We got our new follower. Some other stuff, other conversation. Nice, yeah. Pretty snazzy. It was a pretty good stream today. I still need 13, no, wrong math, Tayo. I still need 23 more followers before the end of August to hit my goal. Which means I literally only have this week because next Monday is September 1st. And by this week, I mean Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So probably not gonna hit the goal, but at least we got to 77 this month. I kinda like the green race car outfit for Luigi. What? It just occurred to me that these things make the sound. Listen. They make the sound. The pedal. Whee! Ba da 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 na 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 Wiggy! Wiggy. They call me the Wiggy. Come on. Nice recovery, Tayo. You hit the daisy. You hit the daisy, which means absolutely nothing. 4th place. 4th place. But yeah, see, you can only select a character and then select Kart. Last, that is no wheel option. But anyways, I think that's probably about as far as it's gonna get tonight. So, everyone, if you did enjoy, you sound tired. I am kinda tired. I ain't gonna lie. But what? What in the world? 10 bits. Thank you for the 10 bits, Mage. Take my money. That's crazy. Thank you for the 10 bits, bro. I appreciate it. Anyways. Ah! It made the sound. No worries. Anyways. If y'all did enjoy, please leave a follow. Gotta fund your dreams. Huh. What dreams? Anyways, if y'all did enjoy, please leave a like, go subscribe, I don't know, follow. Remember that Jesus loves you and he died for you to save you from your sins if you choose him and repent of them. And he rose again 3 days later. But other than that, it's been Tayo, so I hope everyone has enjoyed. And I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.